Why, hello. My name is Mexico the dog, and today you guys are on Module 5, Lesson 28. You're going to compare fractions with the same numerators pictorially. That means you're going to compare fractions that have the same numerator, and you're going to use pictures to help you. Isn't that amazing? Aren't I amazing? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hey, third graders, I guess we better do what Mexico the dog told us to. So today we're going to be comparing fractions that have the same numerator but different denominators. So on your notes, go ahead and write 1/3 and 1/6. Which fraction is bigger? So when you're looking at this, you can always draw a picture to help you. So you're going to draw a same size hole for each one. So if I have one pizza here that's a size large and I make another large pizza, and then I'm going to cut them into the same, not into the same, but I'm going to cut them into their fraction of pieces. So here my unit is 1/3. So I'm going to cut it into thirds, and you should be doing this too. And then this one we're going to cut into sixths, but just like yesterday's lesson when we want to double things, we cut them in half. So I'm going to cut each of my thirds in half to make sixths. Okay. Now that we have that done, now we're actually going to shade in the unit. So 1/3 versus 1/6. Okay, so what you guys just did, you drew a picture to represent your fraction that has the same numerator but a different denominator. So which piece is larger? Go ahead and write your greater than, less than, equal to sign. Good, 1/3 is larger or greater than 1/6. Let's do another one. What if we said 2/3 and 2/6? So this time we have the same numerator, different denominator again, and actually I'm using the same denominators from the first, so we're using the same unit size. And now we can draw our pictures to show 2/3 and 2/6. And then can you guys guess which one is going to be greater than? All right, go ahead and draw your pictures to show both. Press pause and press play when you're done. All right, so I drew my two holes that were the same size so that I start with the same amount. And then I cut this one into thirds and this one into sixths. And so now 2/3 is going to be 1/3, 2/3, and then 2/6 is going to be 1/6, 2/6. Wow, so 2/3 is much greater than 2/6. All right, let's try another one. This time we have 3/3 and 3/6. Which one is greater? The numerators are the same. We both have 3 of each of the units, and here we have 3 1/3 pieces, and here we have 3 1/6 pieces. So which of these fractions is greater? Go ahead and figure it out. Draw your picture to represent your fraction using the same size hole to start. Press pause and press play when you're done. Okay, so if I'm coloring in 3/3, I have 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Wow, I've got the whole pizza right there. All right, 3/6, I have 1/6, 2/6, 3/6. So 3/6 is much less than 3/3. So 3/3 is the whole thing and 3/6 is half of it. So what kind of pattern do you guys notice? If the numerator is the same, where are you looking to figure out which fraction is greater? Good, you're going to look at the denominator. So if you notice that the numerators are the same, then you can look at the denominator. Because if you have 3 1/3 pieces and you have 3 1/6 pieces, all you have to do is think about which is bigger, thirds or sixths. Would I rather have 3/3 or would I rather have 3/6? Okay, so this is like the would you rather game that we play in class. So would you rather have 3/4 or 3/8 of a candy bar? So I would like you guys to draw the candy bar twice So once, and then show it divided up into fourths and shade in your 3/4. And then draw that candy bar again, the same size, but this time cut it up into eighths to see if you would rather have 3/4 or 3/8. Some of you probably already know without doing the picture which one's gonna win. So make your prediction, which do you think? And then go ahead and draw it, press pause and press play when you're done. Okay, so I've got my 2 candy bars here, and I try to draw them exactly the same. So if I had my candy bar and I cut it up into fourths, it would look like that, and I would shade in 3 out of 4 of them, or 3 1/4 pieces. And if I had eighths, I would have my fourths, and then I would cut them in half to make eighths, to double them, so I'd times it by 2. So 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Yeah, I'd much rather have 3/4. That makes sense because if you have 1/4 pieces, they're way bigger than 1/8 pieces. So if you've got, that's hard to read, that does say 1/8. So if you've got 1/4 pieces, I'd rather have 3 of those than 3 little teeny tiny 1/8 pieces. Okay, so today you guys reviewed that when you have the same numerator, then you should look at the denominator, because if you have the same amount of pieces, then what matters is the size of the pieces or the unit that you have. So for your final problem today, your problem is Mexico the dog asked Clifford if he would rather have 7/8 or 7/12 of her Dentastix treat. Which is bigger for Clifford to choose? So Clifford wants a big one. Clifford's a huge dog. And remember, if you want to make 12ths, you're going to draw 6ths, and then you're going to cut each of those 6ths in half to double them. All right, go ahead and try that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.